Esperem aí. Foi que a gente vai subir on time for once, eh? Arms out, let's go. Okay, wait over there. They will bring it soon. Go on.
Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Now in today's video I have some pretty crazy news to share with you. A huge change has came to GTA Online now, and don't worry, this one isn't a bad one, but this is going to be for all GTA Online players who are still on old gen GTA who still need to transfer their account to next gen GTA. Unlike before when you used to transfer and then it would delete your account on old gen, now after the San Andreas Mercenaries DLC, when you transfer your old gen account to next gen GTA, you will still get to keep your account progress on old gen. So sad news for me and everyone else who already transferred their account to next gen before this DLC, but for anyone who is still looking to transfer, I recommend you do so now, since you can still keep your old gen account while still having your account over on next gen as well, so you can play both games with the same gamer tag and account now. The sad news is, if you already transferred your account to next gen GTA before this DLC, that old gen account is never coming back, sadly. That's why this example that I'm about to show you right now is on my second account. Bad news is, if you already transferred your account to next gen GTA before this DLC, that old gen account is never coming back, sadly. That's why this example that I'm about to show you right now is on my second account. I actually just transferred my second account from old gen GTA to next gen GTA, as you can see right here. I'm currently on next gen GTA on my second account, and if you want proof that I'm on next gen GTA, let me open up my pause menu. You can see right here I have the career progress menu, which is only available through next gen, and you can see my settings right here, my display settings. My graphics mode is set to performance RT, which is once again only available on. Okay, but now I'm going to load into old gen GTA just to show you proof that my character is indeed not deleted and all of my stats are still on my old gen character. As you can see, I'm speeding up the gameplay right here of me loading into GTA 5 Online. But here's the thing, because as soon as you transfer your old gen GTA account to next gen, everything that you buy over on next gen GTA is only going to be on the next gen version of GTA. It's not going to transfer back over to your old gen account, and the only stuff available on your old gen account are going to be the things that you already had before you actually transferred your account. And you can probably notice that by looking at my account right now. On next gen, I was actually level 68, and you can see right here on my account right now, I'm only actually level 6. 68, and you can see right here on my account right now I'm only level 66, and that is because I leveled up one actual level when I assigned into next gen, and that's why you can see the progress didn't load over back onto my old gen account. But you can see it's the exact same gamer tag with basically the exact same level and exact same money. I just leveled up another time, and I also spent a little bit of money on next gen. That's why it is a little bit off, but it is the exact same account. Actually level 68, and you can see old gen account, and the only stuff available on your old gen account are going to be the things that you already had before you actually transferred your account. And you can probably notice that by looking at my account right now. On next gen I was actually level 68, and you can see right here on my account right now I'm only level 66, and that is because I leveled up one actual level when I signed into next gen, and that's why you can see the progress didn't load over back onto my old gen account. But you can see it's the exact same gamer tag with basically the exact same level and exact same money. I just leveled up another time, and I also spent a little bit of money on next gen. That's why it is a little bit off, but it is the exact same account, and you actually get to keep your old gen and next gen GTA account at the exact same time on the exact same character, which is pretty cool now. And when you decide to transfer your old gen GTA account to next gen, you are going to be prompted with this new alert. As you know, the old alert used to say your old gen GTA account is going to be permanently deleted, but now what it says is your progress on each console will be separate. So yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video letting you know that you can transfer your old gen GTA account over to next gen, and you will not lose your progress on old gen, since I know that was a big deal breaker for lots of people on old gen why they didn't want to transfer over to next gen. I hope this video did help you out though. Dapat mag-ingat sa usog. Ang order mo, Fortuna dapat. Sa mundong puno ng health opinions, you should trust the ones that come from an expert. Wilkins Distilled, because your family is worth the Wilkins.
The GTA Online Mercenaries update is out, and it's kind of already become famous for being the update that removed more content than it actually added. But nonetheless, today we're going to go over every single substantial change that happened in this update. Some good, some bad. Let's go. Starting off with a bad one, a nerf. We have a nerf to the payphone hit. Now, Rockstar never actually told us this one because, well, I don't think they want it to be that public. But yeah, payphone hits have a cooldown of 48 minutes now instead of 20 minutes like they used to be. Most people know that payphone hits are one of the best ways to make money in the entire...
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. In this video, I want to show you guys basically how you guys can transfer your account from PlayStation 4 or Xbox over to PS5 or vice versa, so from PS4 to Xbox Series X or S. It's very easy to do, and I'm going to show you guys how you do it. So, if you're transferring an account from Xbox to PlayStation 5, you'll basically need... Obviously, you'll have your Xbox account, and then you'll need to create a PlayStation account, and you'll also need to create a social club account, okay? You progress to that social club, do whatever, so you can link your newly created PS4, load up on that PS5, for PS4 to PS5 GTA. Same if you want to transfer it from PS4 to the new Xbox Series, you'll have your existing PlayStation account, your Xbox account, skip up like 8 build post accounts, choose your cars, your colours, migrate over. Other than that, it should be good. Yeah, so pretty much just load it up and then you can migrate over. You can transfer your character 1 and character 2, everything will transfer over, your garages, your cars, your colours, your weapons, your bank, your money, your outfits, all your unlocks like your glasses and so on. Everything will transfer, all your properties, pretty much everything will transfer as far as I know.
Did you
as I said, it's really easy to do. You just need to link everything to the same social club and then just basically migrate it over. I'll show you guys here on the screen now of what the screen looks like. Just before we carry on, just would take a word from today's sponsor of the video. If you guys want to, get anything like controller thumb grips, PS5 replacement strips, or anything gaming accessory related, you guys can go to the bottom of the description. There will link to Faithful Grips' website. You guys can use my code XRT10 for 10% off your purchase. So yeah, make sure you guys go to the bottom of the link in the description and you can use my code XRT10 for 10% off. Just before we carry pretty much everything, all your unlocks like your glasses and so on, everything will transfer, all your property. Pretty much everything will transfer as far as I know. As I said, it's really easy to do. You need to link everything to the same social club and then just basically migrate it over. I'll show you guys here on the screen now of what the screen looks like. Just before we carry on, just want to take a word from today's sponsor of the video. If you guys want to, get anything like controller thumb grips, PS5 pistol strips, or anything gaming accessory related, you guys can go to the bottom of the description. There'll be a link to Faithful Grips' website. You guys can use my code XRT10 for 10% off your purchase. So yeah, make sure you have GTA 5 service, any modded out description to my web mission. Being mission means the account isn't aged. You may get this message, what you guys will see here on the screen. Saying that in an account you can see when you do it, it will literally just migrate you straight up. In an account you can see being migrated over. In me actually migrating an account, you can see when you do it, it will literally just migrate you straight over. You'll get the achievement off the plane, and that is pretty much it, guys. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys are new around here, subscribe is appreciated. We are almost 1,000 subscribers. And I've got a load of other videos on the channel that may help you out, so go check them out. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
The agency was just added into GTA Online with the Dr. Dre contract DLC, and not gonna lie, it is pretty confusing. Ever since this update came out, I've been trying to figure out what the best way to use this and what the best way to make money with the agency is. So I'm here to help and let you know everything you need to know. If this video helps you out, a thumbs up would be awesome. Subscribe for more stuff like this. And just before we jump in, to celebrate the channel hitting 1 million subscribers, we've just launched a limited time heist hoodie. It's only available to pre-order for the next 2 weeks, and then you're never going to be able to get it again. And my favorite part about the hoodie is actually what's inside the hood. Inside the hood, we've got a heist-inspired design. The videos I've made on heists are some of the most successful on the channel, and that's really what's contributed to helping you find my channel. So to pay homage to that, we've got that heist-inspired design in there. Again, it's only available for 2 weeks, so if you want to pre-order that, link is in the description below and in the pinned comments. And now let's get into this agency guide. The first thing you need to know is how much these agencies actually cost. The cheapest one is in Little Seoul for 2.01 million, and the most expensive is in Haywick for 2.83 million. I've played through the entire Dr. Dre contract a few times, and I've done all of the missions that the agency helps you start up. And my advice to you is location actually doesn't really matter. All of these are in a pretty good location. The time saved on any given location will only really be saving you like a couple of seconds each time. So really, this doesn't matter. Just pick the one you like the most. If you want to flex that you have the most expensive one, go with Haywick. If you're broke, just go for Little Seoul. Or if you want to flex that you have the most expensive one, go with Haywick. If you're broke, just go for Little Seoul. Or if you just like the look of the Vespucci Canals or Rockford Hills ones, just go for those ones. Again, it really doesn't matter. There's a lot of businesses in GTA Online where the location is super important for a bunch of reasons, but this just isn't one of them. Just get the one that you think is best for you. Let's talk about the upgrades. Upgrades, people, upgrades. The first three here are all completely cosmetic. The art, the wallpaper, and the highlight. Upgrading these will help you in absolutely no way. These are all completely for the looks. Again, if you're extremely rich and you want to blow a bit of money here to make it look a little nicer, go for it. But otherwise, don't worry. Once we get down to the armory, things start to get interesting. It's not very often that I would recommend a $720,000 optional upgrade to a property, but this is actually going to be one of those really rare situations. Of course, if you don't have the money for it right away, that's not a big problem. But if you do have the money available, I recommend getting this. If you don't know what the armory is, essentially it's your own private ammunition. So once you have an armory in your agency, you're never going to need to go to ammunition again. Not only that, but you also get a discount on the...
So I have a 100% free social media marketing agency course where I'm helping people to go from $0 per month to at least 10,000
weapons, the ammo, everything you buy in your armory as opposed to an ammunition. Or everything you buy in your armory as opposed to an ammunition. So in the long run, you could actually save money with this. But the best part about having an armory right there in one of your properties is actually something you might not have thought about, and that's the fact that you can get armor right there. Surprisingly enough, there has never been a property in GTA Online where you can get armor. There's been a bunch of properties where you can refill your snacks, pretty much all of them actually, but never have we been able to get armor before. So this is a huge bonus. Once you get stuck into the Dr. Dre contract setup missions and finales with those ones, a lot of the enemies in there are going to take a big chunk of your health out. So being able to get armor between every mission if you need to is going to save you so much time in the long run. Moving down, we've got accommodation for $275,000. This is going to let you be able to spawn here. Just like the armory, this is actually something I would recommend you get. And then finally, this is going to sound really out of character for me. We've got a vehicle workshop that's $800,000. And if you've got the money laying around, I actually recommend you get this as well. The main reason for that is this vehicle workshop isn't like other ones in the game. This gives you a very specific and extremely useful upgrade that you can put on a bunch of the vehicles that were added in this update. 4 of the new vehicles, or at least at launch, there could be more in the future, but for right now, as I'm making this video, 4 of the new vehicles that were launched with this update, when you customize them in this vehicle workshop, they give you the ability to add what's called Imani Tech. Imani is the hacker that works in your agency, and through this workshop, she's able to put on 2 new abilities. The first one allows you to remotely control your personal vehicle, which is something we've only actually had for like the RC Bandito and RC Invade and Persuade Mini Tank. That upgrade is kind of just for fun, to be honest. But the Imani Tech also gives you an option to add a missile lock-on gem. What that means is no one in any vehicle will be able to lock onto your vehicle while you're driving it. This is absolutely one of the best anti-Oppressor Mark II updates we've ever had to the game. So again, all 3 of these upgrades, the accommodation and vehicle workshop, if you have the money, I would recommend them. If you don't have the money right now, I would save up for them and get them when you can. Let's talk about how to actually make money.
What's up guys, my name's Hacky, and in this video we have an updated best Imani Tech vehicles list. The last one I did had a lot of audio issues and I just overall wasn't very happy with that video, so I think I could do a much better one. So here is an updated version, including of course the newest Imani Tech upgradable vehicles in the game, beginning with the Monstrosity. I just like to call this one the Mitsubishi. It's basically like an off-road type SUV that's relatively short if you ask me. I believe it's only a 2-door. There's a lot of good pros about this vehicle and one big con. Let's start with the pros about it. It's got bullet resistant glass, which is very useful, so whenever anyone comes and tries spraying you with an AR or something like that, it's going to make it a bit more difficult for him to get you. Notice how I said bullet resistant and not bulletproof, so basically it's only resistant, it's not completely bulletproof. People can still get you through the windshield and the windows, it's just going to be a little more difficult. You can say it's semi-bulletproof. When someone first starts shooting at the window, the glass will intercept the first few shots, but after a few shots it's gonna go through. But specifically with the Monstrosity, it actually has a fully bulletproof back window, which is very rare to see. I believe you need to put a certain back window option that you can find in the customization. Really useful feature. I also really like the performance of this vehicle. It's not going to be the absolute fastest when it comes to top speed, but it handles really well. It's really easy to drive it around. You're not going to be spinning out too much with it. But then the one big big downside with the monstrosity is that it has no explosion resistance, meaning any type of one explosion can automatically just blow up the vehicle right away. This is the only Omni-Tech vehicle that doesn't have any explosive resistance or explosion protection at all. Kinda sucks because other than that, it's a very good vehicle, especially for the off-road class. Luckily with the Omni-Tech, you can still apply the missile lock-on jammers, so it's still hard for a weapon.
I-swap tayo.
Ayoko.
Patingin nga. Patingin lang. Patingin nga.
Kukunin ko nga ano, tapos pinalangkit eh.
Hindi ko naman alam eh.
Kaya nga 500. Harap lang na sa manlaro. Bobo ka talaga eh.
Hindi ko alam. Yung 100 pa naman na natira.
Ayoko na 100. 500 kailangan ko dahil ihulog ko sa bangko ko yun. Kahit ang pera ko lalagay sa bangko.
Wala na yung pera sa sana.
Alin mo nga ito mga 500?
Dati mo. Bakit kasi pinubusin ko yung lagay dyan?
Hayaan mo na.
Lago.
Vape lang. Ikaw nga nagbe-vape, so ano ka rin? Oh.
So hindi ako nagbe-vape na.
Kahit
Republic. Nawala nga nung.
irritable ka na nga kagad. Galit ka na kagad ngayon pa. Kaya kayo nakasama ng irritable.
Hindi ko alam na bibili ka. That's sinabi mo. Sabi mo lang bumili ako sa Shopee.
Hindi mo naman sa Shopee binili.
Sa kaklase ko.
Oh, tapos ako klase ka lang bumibili. Brand na ba yan? Nakasil pa ba yan? Hindi.
Hindi.
Diba? Nagsasayang ka ng pera din.
400 lang naman bili ko eh.
Kahit na. Ang brand niya 350 sa Shopee lang.
Hindi naman ano yan. Dispo yan.
Hindi ba dispo yan?
Hindi.
Ano ba ito? Slim?
Hindi.
Ganito mga asa. Kung tinawag yung pangalan nila, maalas ko nag-react. Nahilo sila ng pangalan nila. Say mo dad. Wala rin pay.
Sabi mo, bilhin niya 500. Sige na, please. May ano, drive. Baseball tayo.
Lang. Doon na nga lang ito eh.
Ay, naman ako pala rin PS5.
Nakuha niyo yung ano ko yan.
Taas na ulit na makukuha. Kunahin ang papalit kayo sa sakit.
Oo, Yung sabi sa dati mo, aarte mo yung alam mo si Terry. Hindi na naman yung si Terry. May tawag pa ng tao, kapapansin dyan. Nakasan yung mga supply natin? Mami, nakasan yung mga supply natin? Uy, baseball tayo mo rin.
Lang, kaya Perico ako. Mabilis yung cooldown. Na-charge ko na yung controller. Lobat eh. Alin yun? Nakatayo lang naman kanina. Ito yun. Malis ba?
I'm
Wala na. Sayo mo, hanggang nag-aanap lagi sa kwarto, wala nga. Lagi na, lagi na. Lagi na. Sabawag mo. Hanggang ano, saan bang gawin? Pagkadaan ng isdan. Ano pa dito? Malapit sa aming date. Sa aming date. Hindi ito sa may kanto. Ano sabi yan?
Tingnan nila naman talagang buo.
Hindi ako nagkukulap eh. Pwede nga lang magbag ka na. Kasi dami mo ng damit eh. O kaya mag-belt-bag ka na.
Kaya talaga ito, inaalala ko ito. Iba ko ito yung mga ito. Iba ko ito yung mga ito. Ganun.
Ay,
Minsan yung bakit?
hindi mo ko. Mao, ano nila. Ay, may bakit. Sino ba wala ka na, di ba ispisang kapag lang ito man?
Ano ka ako eh. Pinakabalot ko nga ako eh.
Ano ka mo business? Kamu pala ng gawin. Oy, kamu pala ng gawin.
¿Felipe le dio las llaves? No. ¿Me las tenía que dar? Lo vi hace poco. Sí. Seguro se lo olvidó ese pendejo.
Sana kung may anak ko eh. Saan? Kaya niya gabi ka trabaho din. Ang kinunta ko si Kenneth eh. Ano yun dyan? Ano yun siya ko ba? Magbakas Kenneth. Sa trabaho ko.
Hindi ko lang ito ako mawawin. Kaya nagulat ko na nasa ready.
Sila pa ba ni Chichi? Ha?
Sila pa rin Chichi na ako.
Wawan sila si Ariel. Kasi sabi ni Anak na pala mga
Mahal na mahal siya nga rin.
mahal sa akin, kaso ayaw na hindi para sa akin. Sabi nga yung English, yung tayo na sila. Nakakabahit sa mga ito. Yung ba? Ikaw sila yung tingin, ano dami? Sabi ko, sa matayin ko dahil yung sigigasan ko, mawala na siya. Paano to mag-iisyaran siya tayo?
Gusto nga yung teacher ko eh. Yung teacher ko. Student teacher ko.
Ano?
Gusto ni Glenn.
Eh?
Oo.
Alis ka, yung sasama si Asti. ng inequity. Ano ganito? Naglalaro ka ba? Ito yung ugly. Parang konti ng karne. Ano lang ito? Kalahating kilo ba ito? Bakit ano baboy na lang? Ba't bakit ba? Ba't pa lang po? Sino ko ito? Ilan baka yan? Hindi ka ba't ko konti? Tagal-tagal puti yun. Isang oras yun. Sisay, paano ka? Iyan, nag-alala ko kayo ng kontak ito kasi para namin wala wallet. Iiwan ko sa video. Hindi naman makontak. Oh, ano ka nito? Ay, pag-alala ko siya, hindi na siya.
An upgrade Super Auto's website for just under $1.5 million. Let's move on to the Dubachi Champion. Let's continue with the pricing. This price actually got raised with a recent DLC update. It went from like $2.something million raised all the way up to now a $3.75 million. So it is very, very expensive, I must say. It's just not worth that price tag, but DLC update. It went from like $2.something million raised all the way up to now a $3.75 million. So
Alin?
it is very, very expensive, I must say.
Mababa ako dyan.
With that price tag,
Bababa
it does
ako.
have a lot of good value. It is actually difficult, so it's like a little bit under that, and it's an electric supercar, which we don't see a whole lot of in the game. It kind of reminds me of the Gauntlet Hellfire, just like an electric version of that one, but it is a little different in some categories. The customization on it is pretty solid. I think it's got some great looks, and it is relatively fast for a muscle car. Now, the two things it really lacks, one is handling / control, and two is brakes. It's got absolutely no brakes. Even with the best brakes you can possibly apply to it, it still just does not want to stop after going at high speeds. You'll find yourself needing to brake like way before you usually do to actually turn somewhere. Otherwise, you're gonna go flying and you're gonna crash, because once again, this vehicle just does not like stopping. I guess you can say it's good for drifting, because a lot of the time it does tend to want to like spin out a good amount, but it is somewhat controllable. I would say it's decently drivable, but there's definitely some challenges that you need to face while cruising around. Next, we have the Virtue, which is arguably the nicest looking Amani Tech vehicle we have. It is just an absolute beauty. It is, of course, a supercar, and the thing with this one is that you can actually get it technically for free. All you need to do to unlock this vehicle is complete the 5 first dose and the 5 last dose missions, and then you can find it next to Eclipse Towers. It'll show you exactly what you need to do after you complete the first and last dose missions through DAX. And I mean, yes, you have to spend spend on the upgrades, but the fact that you can get such a cool looking car that's probably otherwise would be very expensive completely for free is actually crazy. That is such a steal. I highly recommend getting this one. It's respectively one of the fastest Amani Tech vehicles. Of course, it's got the missile where it's got the remote unit option, all the basic Amani Tech stuff, and explosive resistance. Once again, unlike the monstrosity, the highlight of the Virtue for me, besides the looks of it, is the acceleration. It is electric, so the acceleration is crazy fast. It is neck and neck for the best acceleration amongst all Amani Tech vehicles. We'll talk about the other one later on. Definitely recommend this vehicle. It's probably the most affordable option on this list just because you can get it for free and then only spend on the upgrades. Moving on to the Jubilee. This is probably the most luxurious looking car in the Amani Tech class. I recently went to Los Angeles and saw a good amount of real-life versions of this car. Let me tell you, this is probably the most luxurious looking car in the Amani Tech class. I recently went to Los Angeles and saw a good amount of real-life versions of this car. Let me tell you, this proves so. Like, the jaw-dropping effect it has on people is crazy. It's based off a Rolls-Royce Cullinan in real life, which is a very high-end vehicle. It's got good explosive protection. It's got the bulletproof glass as well, or not bulletproof, sorry, I should say semi-bulletproof. It's really competitive for into a sports car. This is the best Amani Tech car for speed. It is the fastest Amani Tech vehicle. It's really competitive for races as well. I almost want to say it's like the Itali GTO's big brother, because this is like the Itali Stinger TT, so they're in the same car family. For people on next gen, it also has HSW upgrades, so you can make it even faster with those enhanced performance upgrades, and it looks fantastic as well. It is personally my second favorite looking Amani Tech vehicle after the Virtue, of course. It doesn't have the greatest of control, especially because it's so fast. On the Legendary Motorsport website for about $2.4 million, it's definitely not a bad pickup. I recommend it. Then we have probably the best muscle car in the whole game by far.
Hey Darian, what's that giant floating mountain? Huh? Darian? I now boldly go where no community manager has gone before.
Well, we have the Buffalo STX. This thing is a beast. To start, it's based off the Camaro, which is a very popular car. A lot of people like it. It has a great handling and speed combo for a muscle car especially. I believe it's even faster than a supercar like the Champion, which is crazy to think about, because if you put, let's say, the Buffalo STX and the Champion on a track, I believe this was tested and the Buffalo STX is actually just better around the track, which is crazy for a muscle car compared to a supercar. That just shows you how good of a muscle car this thing is. For a muscle car, this thing just blows everyone away. As I said, solid handling, great speed, and really no complaints when it comes to the performance. On top of the basic Amani Tech options, it's got great explosive protection, semi-bulletproof glass, which again, not all Amani Tech vehicles have. It's a 4-door, so you can carry 3 other friends in it as well, so a decent amount of room. And it comes at a price of $2.15 million, which, yeah, isn't cheap, but it's not anywhere near the most expensive. So honestly, because this is such a good vehicle, it could have been way more expensive, so I'm actually kind of happy with the $2.1 million price tag. All I'm saying is it could have been worse. So let's move on to the Omnis EGT. This is an electric vehicle. Earlier in the video when I mentioned the Virtue is neck and neck for the best acceleration amongst all Amani Tech vehicles, this is the other neck and neck, I guess. The EGT has some crazy acceleration. Let me know which you think has better acceleration acceleration, either the Virtue or the Omnicy GT. Both of them are lightning fast right off the bat, and they have decent top speeds. The EGT isn't as fast as the Stinger when it comes to top speed, but it's an electric vehicle, so it shines more in acceleration. It is top tier when it comes to surviving explosions. I like a lot of the customization options it has as well. It's got great customization like the liveries, some cool roof options, and this car looks very nice and clean as well, I have to say. This is many people's go-to Amani Tech vehicle, mainly because of the things we said like acceleration. And for 1.8 Ignis is just a bigger and better version of the Ignis that's available on all platforms. For one thing, you can equip it with HSW mods, which is also only available on next gen, so it can be extremely fast, and it has this extremely good machine gun.
What can we do for you? What do you need? Making decisions is stressful. She's got a good chassis. I can do it. That's some powerful machinery. Do you need a drink? Bubbles or something? Bodywork to match the driver.
Ito na.
No rushing it. Your cosmetics are all done.
Ito na nga eh. Ito na. Binigay ko kay daddy. Boss dogs.
There's the boss. Secret activated as requested.